had a rather interesting experience at Luna Park yesterday. I went for the first time in 15 years because when I was a kid, I loved Luna Park. It was my happy place. So I thought, there's a group of people going. Had a support worker to help me out because I need a bit of help, sort of, walking around so I don't get lost at Luna Park. So I rocked up there with a group of us and walked in. Now, I, like all the rides, but the one I love more than anything is the scenic railway. And we paid for the wristbands, all that kind of thing. I had checked the website, for ride access restrictions because the group of us had disabilities. Some were totally blind and low vision amongst them, and apparently, because we were blind, they wouldn't let us ride the scenic railway because the argument was that we can't individually evacuate ourselves off because of the height of the track. I think there's a rail. I had it described to me. There's a rail on one side and a narrow wooden track with gaps between the planks of wood at the dips of the old hills. This is a 1912 roller coaster made of wood, and apparently, because of the safety risk and the fact we couldn't do it, we couldn't ride it. They would not budge. And it kind of left me feeling a bit flat. Now, I had an excellent day at Luna Park, and this is not a make a video and trash Luna Park in Melbourne. That's not my intention. I had a wonderful day. I went on a Supernova. I went on the Enterprise. And I tell you, it's the first time I've been to Luna Park in, 14 years. And my age now, nearly 40, and my fat gut, the Enterprise is nearly the killer of me. Truly, I felt like at one point I was going to throw up. And that's very sad because I love the Enterprise. In that cage, it's just a wonderful, fast ride. I went on the Spider, the pirate ship. Hell, I even went on the bloody carousel and the ghost train. Actually, the ghost train is, the ghost train's more fun than what I thought it was. It's not scary. Obviously, I can't see a bloody thing anyway. It's just the little twists and turns I quite enjoyed. It was the only bloody roller coaster action I was going to get since they got rid of the Metropolis roller coaster in 2012. Thanks for nothing. But I got to tell you, the fact that because I'm totally blind, I couldn't ride the scenic railway. I kind of get what they're saying about safety and getting yourself off if the ride should get stuck. But I feel like it doesn't ring true because they have attendants on that ride for a reason. They have attendants on all the rides for a reason. And surely they're going to assist people, sighted or otherwise, getting off as much as they can. Now, we argued this with them, and they kept saying, you can't bring a cane on board. Of course we can't bring a cane on board. We know that. We can't bring our white canes on board to help us climb into the ride. We get it. That's why they've got the shelves there for the bags. But I have never in my life, now I haven't been for 14 years, and I know the park was taken over in 2012, I think. But I have never been denied service on the scenic railway on the off chance that it might get stuck. And I tell you, it kind of upset me. Usually, look, I'm pretty chill with being blind. I'm used to it. I was born, had very little vision. They tried to fix it. It failed. And I'm used to this. Water off a duck's back. Nothing really bothers me. But this, for them to tell me that because of my eyes, I couldn't ride on a ride that I've always gone on, I don't know. I think it made me feel like a piece of shit, to be honest. And like I said, I sort of get what the park's saying, but at the same time, I kind of think it's total garbage that we've got to this point. And look, a great day was had by all. Really enjoyed ourselves. Supernova was interesting. A little sort of think of a Ferris wheel on steroids. Think of a Ferris wheel on steroids, going about 30k an hour in a spin. You're in swings. That was pretty good. The pirate ship was better than what I remembered, although very short. And I forgot how loud girls scream on these things. But come on, there's got to be better communication at least. Nothing on the website said that totally blind people would be denied access. My friend managed to get on. She's got low vision, but she still had to convince and argue with them for like 20 minutes trying to explain that, yes, I can get myself off the ride in lieu of an evacuation. And we weren't even going to go on alone. Sport workers wanted to go on the scenic railways as well. They were going to come on. They're fully sighted. So please, someone explain this to me. I don't understand it. And I tell you, it's really grinding my gears because it did really upset me. And it wasn't the fact I didn't get to go on, oh, I'm going to cry because I can't go on a ride. It was the reasons given for why I couldn't go on that ride that really upset me.